Morning, guys. Today we're going to talk about one of our favorite things, which is a fraction. And I know a lot of people get stressed out when they hear fractions, so we're going to start real simple and just talk about what a fraction is. A fraction is or includes part of a whole. And we actually see fractions in a lot of different places, whether we're cooking, whether we're shopping, whether we're making something for measuring something, we'll see fractions as part of a whole. So when I mean part of a whole, I mean if I have a whole candy bar and I break it into parts, then I have three different parts. 1, 2, 3. I have 1/3, I have 1/3, and I have 1/3. Now, these technically, if they have a 1 up on top, that's called a unit fraction. Okay, but we're not going to worry about that quite yet. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the parts of a fraction. So if I'm going to take this 1/3 here, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger here, the top number is what we call the numerator. The bottom number is what we call the denominator. And this middle line in here is what we actually, so it's called a vinculum. And what that shows, what type of math that shows, is that's showing its division. So it's showing 1 divided by 3, or sometimes you may say 1/3, like that, or we can look at it this way, 3 divided by 1. I know that gets a lot. These are some things you'll start to see, in higher level math. And really, it's important to know that that's division when you start getting up in grades or you start getting higher level math. That's when that becomes important. So we have a fraction, which includes 3 parts: a numerator, a vinculum, and a denominator. Okay, this is just telling me that if I have a whole of anything, whatever it is, I've broken it up into 4 pieces, and I have 3 of them. The denominator on the bottom tells me how many total I have, and 3 tells me how many I currently have in hand, like how many I've crossed out or eaten, or how many are left, or however they're going to look at it. So if I were to shade this, it's going to look like this. I'm going to go 2, 3 out of 4. Okay, and we'll talk about how we model fractions in a different video. So there's 2 other types of fractions that are all related to this that I want to show you. That with a numerator and a denominator is your standard fraction. We also have something which may have a whole number and then a fraction after it. This is what we call a mixed number because it has a whole and it has a fraction. The fraction, again, has the numerator and denominator. Okay. Now, the other thing we might have is we might have an improper fraction, which just means that the numerator, the number that it's on top, is bigger than the denominator, which is the number on the bottom. So this is what we call an improper. This is improper because it can be reduced to a mixed number. Anytime the number, the numerator, the number on top is bigger than the denominator, the number on the bottom, it's an improper fraction that can become a mixed number. This guy over here, our standard fraction, 3/4, can never become an improper fraction without doing some more math or work to it. Okay, so I hope that makes a little bit sense. Remember, the number on top, numerator, number on top, denominator. Number on top tells you how many total pieces that whole is broken up into. The number on top tells you how many that you have. Okay, guys, again, I'm going to be doing a few more videos on fractions. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.